Alright, we should be live. Hopefully everything will work. This thing is up and running. This thing is up and running. You guys are standing on top of my laundry thing. A bit far away. So I might actually I turned up the gain on the microphone. I'm also considering I might actually put you guys like here. I can turn the gain down a little bit again. Hopefully that should be good. I don't have my headphones on me, so I can't do a proper audio check. But hopefully that'll be good enough. Yeah, you guys can see me down there in the corner, alongside with the computer screen over here, where will probably be probably will be having some ChatGPT on in the background. We'll have some questions, and otherwise the main screen should also be working. It looks like it is. It's not lagging too much, so that's good. All right, cool. So yeah, the goal is to get a few hours of work done. I had a meeting in the morning, and then I grabbed some breakfast, and then I sat at the library for less than an hour, I think. I got some work done, and then I went home. Had a shorter nap, just needed to refill some energy. I ate a little snack, and then I've been trying to set this thing up. I had to fight some issues, but we should be good to go now. So I'm gonna go back out here. Hopefully you guys can actually hear me fine. I don't really have a good way of telling. I kind of want you guys here, but I don't want the fucking cable to be in the way. Hopefully this works. Cause I prefer you guys over here. Camera. Door. I'd like to move it here. That looks fine. It looks fine to me. Let's keep it that way. It's good enough. I'm going to go into this one because this is the one I'm doing. And yeah, we have to find the optimal policy here for that thing. I need to find optimal policy for the system here. Oh no, I don't want to answer just yet. Here we have another two-armed bandit problem. And then, yeah, here's an NPC problem, which we have done before. And there's an ILC problem as well. So, lots of things to look at. I think that this was the correct answer here. I did those things correctly. I'm trying to find a good, like sitting if I can. Oh lord, I almost pulled my fucking computer down on the floor. That would have been embarrassing. Yeah, this sort of works. There's something like 3.5 hours or so of work done in my brain, I think. I'm gonna hit the gym, then I'm gonna eat some food, and then I'm gonna clean my apartment. I might stream the apartment cleaning, or I might film it with a camera or something to have some nice B-roll. I don't know yet. We'll see. Maybe I won't. I probably won't. I usually don't, but sometimes I do capture some B-roll. And I have like a 20 minutes like session where I do the dishes. Like, I do want to use that footage at some point. I think it could be neat. Regardless, I need to find this optimal policy here for this thing here, and I'm a little. To go back here and like. I'm trying to. I'm trying to. I think there should be a fairly like. Should I say a regular way of doing that? God, my iPad is stuck. Okay, no. It's just not registering my. Yeah, it's just not registering my finger. There we go. I do want to do all this. I think there's a lot of things to be learned from them and such. To figure out. A read of the policy from the minimum of u used in the Bellman equation. Wait, what's that? Oh, right. So, oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I'm stupid, chat. I'm stupid. Of course, I literally calculated it in this part of the equation here, which was like what I was like sort of thinking. Because we are given or proving or verifying, I should probably say, that this equation here is a solution. And I guess a solution to the Bellman equation is just considered an optimal policy, which is true, right? Because if you have a solution to the Bellman equation, that is, you will get the optimal policy. That is like, yeah, that is like definitionally true, actually. And you can have multiple optimal answers then, I suppose. If you have multiple answers to the Bellman equation, which depends on the problem. But sometimes finding the solution to the Bellman equation is the hard part. And such, right? So, find the optimal policy. The optimal policy mu star x can be gathered the optimal policy can be gathered from the u that solves the Bellman equation as we found in question A, u equals minus 1/3 x. Found in question A, the policy is a valid solution as such, it gives a optimal policy mu star of x is minus 1/3 x. Cool. That makes like sense in my brain. And then we'll perform a little bit of value iteration, which I'm feeling more and more comfortable with as we're going along, which is good. I'm still a little concerned about everything, but I think we're getting closer, chats. I think we are getting closer, or at least we're getting a little more comfortable with some of the standard procedures of the course, which is good. We should really be feeling that way this close to the exam. So that's good. Then we'll see where we get in the end, you know. So perform the value iteration. So I'm just gonna write down the. How can I write this? Like the general. The thing that's like striking me, chat, at the moment is that I feel more productive writing with this very nice blue color. You know, I like that. So let's stay positive. Let's stay positive and cozy. General value iteration starting from J0 of x equal to 0 and find J1 and J2. So general form for value iteration. General form for value iteration. General form for value iteration is J. Should we put like K here? Of x is equal to. Do we have this like? We have it written like this previous one. Let me make sure I'm writing it correctly. Or maybe not this one particularly. It's a general form in that form, but the one I'm looking for. We're performing some alliteration there. I mean, we're writing the minimize a view of because we're solving the Bellman equation multiple times essentially. G of x and u. I don't. Is that the form? That is the form we're writing on there. Yes. And then plus j of k minus 1 given x and u, or what should I even write here inside of here? Or should I here write like the, because this is like the dynamics of the problem. So we should probably follow the general form then. X and G. Why isn't a G here? Oh, right, because there's a G. No, that shouldn't be a G. There should be a U. Just checking, like, yeah, it's not of G, it is fx and of U. That's for the dynamics of the thing there. Go into here. So now we have J0, which is just is equal to what? Is it 0, right? Yes. That's the first, because you need somewhere to start, and that's where you start. Then you have J1 of x, which is then the minimum of. Do we have any constraints on our use? No. We don't have any constraints on our use. Return g from our function, which we have up here. It's this guy here. this, or should I say this thing here is our g of x and u, I think, if I've understood things correctly. Or depending on the, well, maybe I should actually include, wait, kill, no, oh god, chat, I'm fucking it up. Go here. So it should include this thing here. We usually just put that to 1 or something, if I've understood things correctly from other, or however far ahead you need your look ahead. Is that the correct word for it? Or your horizon, maybe is the better word. Look ahead is something different, I think. Yeah. I'm just gonna check in to the stream. Looks good so far. Seems to be working, chat. Moving along. Good. Okay, then we'll continue. I have some elderflower and apple juice in the fridge, which I'm very much looking forward to drinking. I bought it earlier today, and it made me feel like a little woodland creature dancing in a flower field with my pet cow or something. And, it made me very happy and cozy. So I'm looking forward to have some more of that later. Okay, let's let's return to what we're doing here. So we have g of that thing. So it should just be the first. I hope that's correct, that it shouldn't be x squared plus 6 u squared, or like u. Yeah, I think that's how it's done. Now we have the previous one. So in this case, just 0. And the smallest thing here to view is 0, so this should then be x squared. You put u at 0 to minimize it. Yes. That looks correct. Hopefully it is correct too. We'll check it later. Now we have x j2 of x, which is the minimum of u. This thing here again, if I've understood things correctly, then plus j of 1, that's a bit of an ugly j of 1 of, and then here you should be inserting your dynamics. So maybe we should, I mean, there's no good way of writing it in there, so we'll just do it here to prove that we've understood that part. So like color in here. This part here then is our f of x and u. I've understood it correctly. Which then goes into our function here, j of should here then be, because if this is like x k and uk, and then this should be like xk plus 1 sort of thing, which then in this instance can be written as squared plus 6u squared plus and then we swap it out, so it's xk plus uk. Xk plus uk, and then this thing here is squared because it is applied at g1. So I mean, I'm gonna like highlight underneath it there to like, look, it's the same thing. That's the sort of vibe. And this thing here, there should be a minimum in front of it here. I'm just gonna squeeze that in there. Let's write that out again, and then we have x squared plus R6 U squared. You could, of course, I guess there should be K's in front here. I think there should be. We can look into the answer later if there should be or not, or if it matters. I mean, seeing as they will all be of the same 2, there should be 2 here. UKXK UK squared. Hey, shoo! Hey, shoo! Bless you, chat. Let's see here now. So this is the minimum of U. So now there should be. We can highlight them. Let's be good boys and girls, and highlight properly all our different. Oh, I don't like the. I used red before. I want to use a different color here. Let's go orange for the UK squared, and this UK squared here, and this last guy, he can be green. He's his own man. So we have 2. My computer is dying over there. I hope he's okay. 6 squared plus 7 UK squared plus our. I mean, now the mixed term is in the back. I would usually want him in the middle, but that doesn't matter in reality. Now we want to minimize this thing, so go in a different color. I don't know if green is the color I want to write it in. It is now. In order to, well, we have the fucking answer down there. Move him. Fuck off, answer. Go away. There we go. God, my neck hurts a little, chat. I'm so hunched over. I'm so locked in. Hopefully you guys hear me, right? Right. So in order to, like the fucking wee announcer lady. In order to minimize the equation. Minimize the expression. What? No, I do know the difference between an expression and an equation. I was about to ask, and then I like thought about it for like a millisecond. Like, obviously, an equation has an equal sign somewhere. I mean, this does have an equal sign, but it's not equal to something. It's just a big chain of J's. I'm gonna grab my elderflower juice because I feel like a cow dressed in fairy lights and such. Let's ask ChatGPT about that. I'm gonna try and make a cow with fairy wings and fairy lights. I want you to create a picture, a Polaroid style picture. My cow in a field. The summer evening. Brightly in fairy lights. And the in a straw. I chat, so I created a cow in the summer evening wrapped up in fairy lights eating a strawberry. Let's see if ChatGPT creates something nice for us. Okay, chat. Um, how well can you guys actually see? Try to figure that out. I mean, you guys can't really see that there is the cow there. And that's the important part. So I got a little distracted. I was gonna go and get my eldenflower, and then I thought about cows. So I had to generate a cow, or I generated like 4 different cows because I kept iterating on the concept. Um, I like that I am this way sometimes, and other times I do. Sometimes other times I do find it um, a bit distracting and annoying, and I wish that I don't know, was a bit more of a serious person or something. But in general, I did try to have a good time. I'm gonna keep the cow on the screen. I might actually go and grab a cow. I kind of want a cow. I think I'm gonna go and grab a cow and some juice, and it's gonna be awesome. And I'm getting a little emotional even thinking about it. I love life sometimes, man. Um, when you can freely express your enjoyment and excitement about life, and feel accepted for your own personal weird little quirks and such. That is lovely. That is lovely. Uh, so yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go grab my fucking juice now and the cow, and it's gonna be good. Give me like a couple of minutes. Only it to tell me. No, did I do a thing chat? I think I did. Are we good? Okay, I think we're good, chat. We're back. I accidentally pressed the switch scene button on my mouse, and I got a bit scared. So yeah, give me like a minute more, and we'll get back to the studying. I'm sorry. Look at you, strawberry cow. You make me go wow. I love it when you. What? What the fuck? You know what happened? Yeah, you guys can see him. That's good. Ah, Big boy. Smaller boy. Okay, chat. I have a cow and I have a frog. And I have a stream to attend to. I'm gonna put the frog behind me to keep me up for now. And to minimize the expression, we derive it and equal to 0. And then doing that, I have a little horn in my face. It's slightly annoying, but I love his horns so much. They are so nice to hold, and they remind me of like the corn snacks, or like the corn, like I think they might be called like sombreros or something. I think I used to eat them when I went skiing with my grandparents as a child. So I feel quite comforted when I hold Alice's horn here. You know. And put it equal to 0. This means that we will have, is that a 7? Yes. So we will have 14 UK plus 2xk is equal to 0. And this means that UK should then be equal to minus 7 xk. Now, if we insert UK equals 7 xk minus 7 xk actually, minus 7 xk into the expression, we will now get the j2 of x is then equal to 2k squared plus, so have I done this correctly? I think so. I hope so. We're gonna keep going for a little bit and we'll see. So then, because this shouldn't be 7 times the UK there, which will be, so this should be 7 to the power of 3 xk squared. And then this should be negative 14 x k squared. So 7 times 7 is 42 times 7 is a big number. Like that. That's how you open here, and then we go 7 and 7. 343 apparently. So it then be 2 minus 14 plus 343 k squared, and then this is 12 So 330. 31 k squared apparently. Is this correct? This feels wrong. So we have they 13. Wait. So the first two are correct. I think up to a point. The last one should be correct too. So let me do a bit of math here. So I agree with this thing here. To this point here, I agree. Then you expand that thing and you get x squared plus you get, can that then be rewritten on that expression? Maybe it can. Let's have a think about it. Can it? It looks wrong in my brain. Wait. We have the technology. So they break out the x squared, which shouldn't really matter. Min of u 6 u squared. That part I am in complete agreement with. Correct? Yes. Now we have x squared. Oh lord, not very good x. X squared plus 2 times xu plus u squared. This is then equal to, shall we break out the x squared there, that doesn't matter. Minimum of u of 7u squared plus 2xu plus, oh wait, I think that might be the problem. No. No, that should be correct. Should be the same thing. Shouldn't be a plus here though. Oh, there should be, because there's x squared. There, and then this expression minimizes when you derive it, so we get 14u plus 2x equal to 0. So u should be equal to minus. Oh, I moved the thing in the wrong direction. It's not 7x. It is 1/7 x. Oopsie doopsie. It's good that I redid it. That is it's a silly mistake to make, but it is a fairly easy mistake to make as well. So, I mean, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I divided them by 2, and then I saw the 7, and then put it in the wrong place. That is an easy mistake to make. And this should be, oh lord, 1/7. And then here, 1/7. I just looked at this answer and just immediately felt like That can't be right. Why would it explode like that? And it didn't. So that does help explain a lot. Now, oh god, I need to like redo some math here. I am going to. There we go. So we have 7 squared x squared. You don't need to have that thing in there because it did, but oh, they have this version over there. That's better. So then we have 2. This is equal to 7 squares, right? X. Or no, wait. That guy should just be normal because he's just a thing. He's not being replaced. I need to just make sure that I'm like looking at the correct thing here and such. Yes. Stream looking alright. Yeah, the stream looks good to me. Good. Two k squared plus 7 squared. Sure, let's write it like that for now, and then we can go here and here. Like a 1 there or something. K squared. And then here we will have 2 minus 2 7th x k squared. And then this is 14 7. We write it like this. Plus 1 minus 2 7th k squared, and then this is 13th 7th x k squared. And that's the correct answer. So that's good. That's nice. I don't. My back hurts a little from my frog. He's so nice. He's so squishy. He's so mellow. Oh, now we're doing policy iteration, chat. It's nice that we got to do a policy iteration. I don't entirely remember how to do that. Just like top of my head and such. But I think maybe we'll get there. I do need a refresher. Kind of want to get my. I can't find the word. My cover. My weighted blanket. It's not even a blanket. It's a. What the fuck is a duvet? I need to Google. A weighted is. I guess it is called a weighted blanket in English. I guess saying weighted duvet is weird. Yeah. Give me a moment, chat. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna grab it. Yeah. Alright, chat. I might have to take a break. I might need a moment, you know, to go lay down and stuff. Yeah. I think I'm gonna do that. Maybe. And maybe I'll be back later. Maybe. Yeah. I think it's a good place to have a little bit of a pause to calm down. So I think I'll do that. Maybe I'll be back. Maybe I won't. maybe I'll go to the place and sit there for a bit. Maybe I'll go to the gym early and then come back and such. I don't know yet, but I'll figure it out, and it'll be a thing. So thank you guys for joining me for this like hour or so. It's been fun. We learned, we found the optimal policy, and we performed a value iteration here, and that was nice. And then we're gonna do the policy iteration. U zeros x stuff. What? I'm sure we'll end then. I'm gonna do my best. Thank you guys for joining me. This has been a good stream. I want to do more, and I probably will later. Um, yeah. So I'll see you guys around. Thank you. Stop this thing. Go here. We're gonna stop this thing.